We wanted to take this opportunity to answer all of your questions. So मेरे साथ चैनिका और पंकित है. Both of them comes from a lot of experience. Both of them has worked with restaurant owners. Pankit handles customer experience and success at Reelo. And Pankit literally every day रोज restaurants के साथ in and out बात करता है, उनको help करता है उनके marketing decisions में, उनको help करता है उनके account setup में. And Chanika has a lot of experience in marketing and she has also worked with a lot of companies and she knows marketing in and out. So आपके कोई भी questions हैं, doesn't have to be related marketing. हम तीनों जो यहाँ पे हैं, हम बहुत सालों से रेस्टोरेंट के साथ काम कर रहे हैं, मार्केटिंग में काम कर रहे हैं, हम उनको हर एक चीज़ में हेल्प करते हैं. हमारे पास हर टाइप के रेस्टोरेंट्स आते हैं, भले वो कैफे हो, फाइन डाइन हो, बार हो. एंड आपका रीलो और अनरिलेटेड टू रीलो, मार्केटिंग और नॉट रिलेटेड टू मार्केटिंग, आपको कुछ भी पूछना है, सो वी आर कीपिंग दिस एन ओपन Q&A सेशन. सो एनीथिंग दैट यू वांट टू आस्क, आप अनम्यूट करके भी खुद को पूछ सकते हो.
Madam, I'm Vipin here.
यस, हाय विपिन.
So how is Reelo useful for home-based business?
विपिन, आप थोड़ा एक्सपांड कर सकते हैं. होम बेस्ड बिजनेस एज इन आप किस चीज में डील करते हैं? आप थोड़ा बहुत अपने बिजनेस का बैकग्राउंड देंगे?
I mean, my wife is into making of gourmet sweets here in Ahmedabad, and the business is operated from home.
Okay. So, what?
Hello.
Yes, Vipin, we are hearing you. Okay, so you need help. So you're saying that you're sort of a cloud kitchen, right?
No, it's not a cloud kitchen. I mean, cloud kitchen, it is a complete different category.
Okay.
I am saying that they are into gourmet sweets, but operating from home.
Okay. So, Vipin, yeah, Pankit, you were saying.
Yeah, I think I can take it. Yeah. So, Vipin, thank you so much for your question. I think there are a lot of customers actually who work with us and very small scale brand as well kind of work with us to do a couple of things. One, manage the customer data in a very rightful manner to ensure that there is absolutely clear transactional information available and they come out very professional when they do that way, right? Which also builds up trust to customers. Second, Reelo help because now you're capturing customers which you already have on your WhatsApp, and all the orders probably will be taking is through WhatsApp or phone calls, but they are not stored or structured in a way that you can always communicate them. So, Reelo will provide you kind of, and it does provide opportunity for you to kind of one, collect all the customer data, probably have them, important days, like birthdays and anniversary collected with you, and then whenever there's occasion coming in, celebration coming in, you can always reach out to them, let them know that there's new offer, probably because you're in the gourmet street, there's a lot of seasonal thing you will also do. And that way, a lot of seasonal item that you prepare, that's where you can always market to customer that, hey, we are into this. Probably you launch a new category of the product, you want to kind of let the customer know, and that's your way kind of to let customer that, hey, we are also doing this now, place an order with us. So we want to kind of, we are doing something summer special, right? Everything. I mean, who doesn't love mango-based, sweets and everything? That's always in a trend right now. So if you're doing something like this, Reelo can actually help you collect all the data for customers and be in touch with them regular basis through WhatsApp, email, and SMS, right? So one way that happens is once right now the way of communication for you will be just a broadcasting message to people, which people kind of usually ignore at point of time, or be putting in your WhatsApp stories or Instagram stories, and that's also depend on people who are actually checking them or not, right? When Reelo kind of help you kind of always kind of be very strategic in terms of which customer you want to kind of connect with. Somebody who has placed orders in the last 30 days or 60 days probably want to reach out to them. So, we can do very personalized, messaging and reach out to customers and help your business and brand grow altogether.
Vipin, I hope that answers your question.
And just a connecting question.
Yes.
What are the there is a lot of disturbance.
Yes. Guys, जो अभी सवाल नहीं पूछ रहा है, can you guys mute yourselves? And if you want to ask something, you can unmute and ask. Okay, thank you. Yes, Vipin. Hello. Okay. Amar, you have a question? You have raised your hand?
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, hi,
So we
Amar.
have been using Reelo for the past 6 months. I have
Mhm.
questions around Reelo and apart from Reelo as well.
Yeah.
So we are currently operating from Dubai. The name
Mhm.
of our restaurant is Biryani Overdose. Okay.
Yes.
So first question is that we are trying to promote a mess subscription over there, and we are trying to target the bachelors over there, as we know that many bachelors are living there, and the area where we are operating from has also a lot of workers. And we kept a very competitive pricing, but we are not very sure how we can market this. And my next, I have a couple of questions actually. So my next question is around Relo. So we have recently launched another dark kitchen uh, of ours. It's called Sauce and Toss. How can I
Mhm.
integrate this with Relo as well? Will it be a separate subscription, or will it be included in the current subscription plan? This is my second question. And the third question is that we frequently run the campaigns on WhatsApp messages, basically. So the major problem that we are facing is that so we have both non-veg and veg food items in our menu.
Mhm.
Sometimes there's a new food launch. Let's say we have launched a new biryani. Okay, it's a chicken biryani. Now I don't want to send that message to any veg customers. So this
Absolutely.
categorization I'm not getting from my POS. I'm using paid puja, but
Mhm.
this is something we are facing a problem because we don't want to send this to veg customers.
Right.
This is the third problem that I want to bring up. So, and one more is that there is a new feature that I had requested earlier as well. I've sent an email to support at Reelo as well that
Mhm.
many restaurants are doing carousels in WhatsApp messages marketing. You can swipe and you get new dishes. Recently, Pizza
Yes.
Hut has been doing it. So I really loved it, and it will be really helpful for us as well. So I
Right.
was looking forward for that.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry for asking so many questions, but these
No,
were
it
on
is.
my mind.
These are all really good questions, Amar. Thank you for joining us, first of all. I'll answer all the questions, so I'll answer the quickest one first. The swiping feature for Awesome WhatsApp marketing, we are building that already up. Should be there in by the end of month of June. So you should always
Great.
know that message already going to be available. Along with that, WhatsApp messaging, we're adding a couple of more features in our WhatsApp marketing capacity right now. So stay tuned. We'll have a more update coming in. We are also, by the way, launching a very amazing page today on Reelo right now, where you can actually connect with your customers, respond to them via WhatsApp messages. So it's gonna be a two-way communication now forward. But not this is not about that, of course. So I'll jump to back to your questions again. One, definitely, when you want to add a new store, definitely it's a new subscription. I would recommend. I would.
Guys, I'm so sorry, but अगर आप कुछ question नहीं पूछे तो can you mute? What I'll do is Pankit, I'll mute everyone.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Right. So when you want to add a new store, definitely that becomes a new subscription that you want to add into your current plan. But I think your relationship manager or support team should be able to help you and offer the best deal possible on that one for sure. Um, when I understand that you want to target a very, very, very valid question. That's the whole purpose of building Reelo was to ensure that you do very specific targeted messaging and communication to your customer. Reelo has never been into, a broadcasting or bulk messaging platform altogether. That's not what we are here to. And when you don't get those categorization between veg and the non-veg product, you always from when you have integrated with paid puja, you always have the categorization between the category of the product or the or the item name as well. So all we can do is when you're trying to kind of send a campaign, you can actually filter the dishes that people have actually tried and used in the past, and then just create a custom campaign only for those audience, say for veg dishes, or for non-veg dish. You can actually go into much deeper, saying, you know what, you now have created something out of more of a paneer-based item, or let's say one probably for a mutton-based item on the non-veg side, right? You want to only target to those customers who have tried only paneer-based item in the past, so that there is a likeliness of people kind of trying those dish extra is much, much higher. So, so that you have the option of filter under, customer list, advanced filters. Would love to kind of connect with you later after this one and kind of show you around how this we can do, but absolutely doable. Even though people doesn't classify the dishes in veg and non-veg category, you have the categorization in terms of the product category that you have, or as simple as the name of your dish in the item in your menu right now in the POS system, and we can filter and select multiple items altogether to kind of create a very personalized messaging to your customers.
Yeah.
I hope that answers your question, Amar.
One question is there,
Yeah.
the mess one that I have, the first question. Do you have any ideas on, or anything on that?
Yeah. So, understand. So, if I understand you correctly, you are kind of planning to run a subscription kind of based model where you kind of
Yes,
want
yes.
to kind of a student pass. Well, good news is we are launching this kind of option right now by the end of July, right? We're already working with people that you people can actually prepay the amount to you, which also creates opportunity for business to have advanced cash flow coming into the business where people can just buy a subscription or pay, say, say 1,000 dirhams in advance and get 1,200 dirhams return of value, or they can purchase or that, or say, you can
Mm,
pay 1,000 dirhams advance or 1,000 rupees in advance and, avail 20% of every single order for the next 3 months or so. Basically, any subscription you want to create. That's only being built right now for us. Should be live within by the end of
okay.
July for us. But I think that's the easiest way for you to take it forward from there. But in dream basis, I think there's one way I would think about doing that is probably running a percentage off coupon or a free item coupon, depending what you want to offer, and keep it open for like the next 2-3 months till then you want to give the validity, and then send those campaign out to only those folks who can register for it. That's a very stopgap solution. I know not the perfect solution through Reelo, but I
Mm,
think within the next 2 months, I think that's where you can manage through a campaign feature for sure.
okay. Thank you so
Awesome.
much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Amar. Pankit, we have a Sneha who have asked, can you elaborate on what were you saying about introduction of swipe feature? Did not get that. So Sneha, Pankit will
Sure.
explain that. I'm also putting a screenshot over here for your reference. So WhatsApp have launched a new feature. Pankit, do you want to explain that?
Yes. So basically, WhatsApp, and thank you for asking that question, Sneha. WhatsApp has basically kind of now had a new feature where you cannot just send PDFs and images and videos to people right now. You can actually have a catalog sent out to people in that way, that you can actually put different dishes, different occasions, offer in a more of a swipeable manner. Because right now, if you look at it, everything is going towards the notion of swiping, or even on Instagram and everything, it's always the left to right swipe that way people are doing. So that's more of a notion here that people are trying out, and it becomes very easy because everything remains on the same screen for the customers, and then they have to scroll up and down or open a new PDF in that way. So this is more of like becoming more of a advanced view kind of a stuff that is being added right now. Rima has added a screenshot in the chat as well, so you can see how it will go on. The icons that you're basically seeing outside the screen view right now is basically the body will come up when you swipe left from right to left, actually. I hope that helps.
Yeah. So Dhaval, we have Raj already who have posted a question. So Dhaval will take your question after Raj. Raj, you can sort of unmute yourself and you can ask your question now.
Yeah, I'm audible.
Yes, you're audible,
Yeah.
Raj. Please go ahead.
So my the simple question is, are you planning to launch your own online ordering widget, which is similar to Pet Puja have, where people can just go and order food online? I am using Pet
Good.
Puja online
Mhm.
ordering widget. The problem which I am
Mhm.
facing is uh, 50% online orders are coming on from that website and other from WhatsApp and call. So people are calling us even though they are ordering online, even though they're ordering online, they call us to redeem points basically. So this is a task for us to my employees. So
Okay.
my suggestion is instead of buying website from Paid Puja, I can buy from yours. Also,
Mhm.
I just sent an email. I just sent an email to your support a few minutes back, and then I joined this
Okay.
meeting. So I
Okay.
wanted two to three things. One is people can just redeem their points. They can see their previous orders, and
Mhm.
yeah, those two things which I really want to have.
Thank you. Thank you so much again. That's a lovely question. I think something would definitely help us grow for sure. I'll answer your question in two parts. One, right now, I think any website that you have kind of created using Paid Puja already has an option, to redeem points through website itself before placing order. So you may want to check with your Paid Puja POC in terms of whether that feature is enabled on your website or not. But that's absolutely available for all the customers by Paid Puja. They can absolutely kind of come to your online platform visit and place the order by and simply in the same way it works on your POS system. People have to enter the same phone number they've used to kind of earn points, put the number, get the OTP, redeem the points that they have or the offer they have, and they can simply continue to place order.
It's
That's
already there.
that, it's already there on Paid Puja,
Okay,
right?
on Paid
Probably
Puja.
you didn't. Yeah, absolutely. So it's already there on Paid Puja. You just have to kind of, if it's not available on your ordering widget, probably check with Paid Puja team and or probably we can help you kind of connect and see if why your portal doesn't have that option anymore.
Oh my
And
God, what am I doing since 2 years then?
it's all. I think they have built this in like it's almost like a 6 months or so right now that since they built it up. It's been there since last 6 months for sure.
Also, I would like to have this conversation on this call because Reelo has a good UI sense.
Yep.
So I wanted
Thank
a
you.
website where similar UI would
Yeah.
be there on the
Yeah.
website. People can just interact more.
Really, really appreciate your feedback here. And thank you so much for your love there. I think, so one of the things that we as a company always have visioned is we would not be getting into the being a POS system, right? Because we work with the POS system. We have more than 40, 45 POS system right now that we work with right now. When we are more of an intelligence layer on top of the POS systems, not the POS system at all. There's lot this POS systems do, and probably if you want to kind of cover it all, it'll probably take another mammoth journey that Reelo has taken so far as to kind of build that. And idea is that we work with the POS system, not to compete with them. So we might not be able to kind of get into the level of where we allow you to kind of place an order inventory management because a lot of backend goes down when you want to manage orders in QOT. I'm sure you know that as a restaurant owner. So, so we'll not be able to kind of do that. But what we have, the second part of the question was, where customer can see their previous orders and all those stuff. I think that's already being, kind of being built right now. As I think by end of June, every time customer gets that reward link, send rewards or send feedback on their WhatsApp or, communication of the loyalty, that entire module is being redesigned to kind of allow customer to see past transactions they have made at your outlet, all the redemptions they've made, all the points they've earned so far, and so on. Any other offers that you're running, probably, or an option to kind of create a QR or refer their friends from the same one place solution for all of them for you. Basically becomes like a web app for the customers to actually use and kind of connect with you and see their personal transaction history as well. So I think that way you'll have a lot of interaction coming in from the customer, have more visibility that hey, I have this much point, and they have good visibility around that work. But as far as kind of being in the space of creating a platform to kind of get the orders, will still be dependent on the POS system to kind of enable that. Paid Puja has been working with us to kind of get that done. We have been trying to work with them on the Rista, POS as well to kind of have their online dot pay platform also enables customers to kind of add redeeming and earning points to the platform. We are still working on the integration part with that, but that should also be still there. But yeah, I think for now we'll focus on what we do best is helping our customer retain and engage our customers in a very targeted and specific manners.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank
Guys,
you.
I'm loving your energy. I have 3 more questions in pipeline. हम एक एक करके लेंगे. So please just keep raising your hands or keep writing the questions that help all 3 of us get like more energized to answer questions. Also, okay, now the next question. Raman and Rishabh, I know you guys have raised hand, but I have 2 more questions in chat, so I'll take that up, one by one. Dhaval. So, Dhaval is asking, as I am already using Reelo for my cafe and I'm very happy with the response, but I have one question also for my jewelry showroom. Is Reelo also useful in jewelry line? Absolutely, Dhaval. We do have a lot of retail users currently in jewelry who've been using Reelo. Like, I think for more than a year, Pankit can validate that. They've been using loyalty, they've been sending WhatsApp campaigns, and for festivals like, I'm sure you would be aware about this more than me, but festival like Akshaya Tithi, Dhanteras, for them, so we see a lot of people sending campaigns, a lot of people running different kind of marketing campaigns and loyalty programs. So we already have a lot of jewelry users. So if you want to like expand into that, I think Pankit is the guy for you. What I'm doing is, Pankit, you can take it up if you want to. What I'm doing, guys, is I'm putting 2 links in chat box. If you're not a Reelo user, you can use that link and sign up for a demo. So our product specialist will show you in and out everything. And if you're a current Reelo user, like Dhaval is here right now, and if you want to expand or ask any question like people over here just ask, you can use that success form and book a call, and Pankit is the guy who will help you do that. So guys, you can click on those link. And Pankit, do you want to add anything to Dhaval's query over here?
No, I mean, absolutely. You covered it pretty well. I think we have tons and tons of customers who are kind of actually from jewelry background as well.
Yeah.
I remember on 10th of May, Akshay Tritiya, we kind of had almost like 30 lakh messages going out to all jewelry customers that have been so far, all throughout all the brands that work with you right now. This success, and it's not just first time. These customers are with us for last almost 2 years, and they constantly use this platform to do a lot of their marketing connection with the customers. I think it's irrespective of the business. I think it's very, very important to stay in touch in the top of the mind of your customers. And irrespective of your business, I think Reelo can help you do that for sure.
Amazing. Dhaval, I hope that helps. Raman, I am giving you an unmute wala thing. Okay. Raman, you can ask your question.
Hi. The thing is that I just want to know which marketing is good for nowadays, online marketing or physical marketing? As if online marketing, we are using like Instagram, Facebooks, and other links we are using, but we are not getting the adequate customers from that, right?
Okay.
So what we are doing, we are just creating posts for Instagram, and we are publishing it. And just the way, मतलब अगर एक मैं normal sense में बोलूँ, as a customer नहीं, as a normal person बोलूँ, तो I just मतलब अगर मैं अपनी post को बोलूँ तो मैं ठीक है देखूंगी and I will forward it, that's it. But उसका कुछ review I am not getting it, मतलब वो बोलते हैं ना कि gainful review नहीं आ रहा है. So I just want to know which marketing is better, online or physical marketing.
आप ये सवाल का जवाब देने के लिए आप थोड़ा बैकग्राउंड बता सकते हैं कि आपका बिजनेस क्या है, तो what we can do
It's
is
a food, it's a restaurant.
okay.
It's a restaurant with a veg, non-veg bar with the different platform of sittings.
ओके. सो आप अभी व्हाट्सएप के इंस्टाग्राम के अलावा, इंस्टाग्राम में फेसबुक के अलावा ऑनलाइन कुछ कर रहे हैं, लाइक व्हाट्सएप कैंपेन्स कर रहे हैं या कुछ और कर रहे हैं?
No, because I have just joined Reelo almost 1 month back.
Okay, all right. So see, there are a lot of things. So to answer your question कि offline better है कि online better है, there's no one answer to that. क्योंकि depend करता है कि आपका business कैसा है. So उस पे. But अगर मैं अभी की बात करूँ, so अभी online is lot of people are doing because आपके पास online में options बहुत ज़्यादा हैं. Experiment करना और campaign चालू करना और execute करना बहुत easy हो जाता है. Offline is like थोड़ा बहुत hectic हो जाता है, थोड़ा बहुत tiring हो जाता है और थोड़ा बहुत expensive भी हो जाता है. सो ऑनलाइन इज बेस्ट टू डू इट, बट ऑनलाइन में भी आप बहुत सारी चीजें कर सकते हो, जैसे कि आप रीलो ऑलरेडी यूज कर रहे हो, तो जब आप कोई पोस्ट क्रिएट कर रहे हो या जब आप कोई रील बना रहे हो, ऐसा कुछ कर रहे हो तो
Sorry to cut your point, but
yeah.
thing is that whenever we use Reelo and we ask for a contact number, the basic requirement is contact number.
Yes.
Basic thing is customer hesitate to give their contact number just because of privacy. We directly say कि भी नहीं, we are not using your customer your contact number or anything, you just fill your contact number and you submit the form. मतलब we can provide that facility to also them. But the thing is that कहीं ना कहीं कस्टमर में, अगर मैं एज अ कस्टमर कहीं पे जाऊंगी और मुझसे कोई कॉन्टैक्ट नंबर पूछेगा, तो वो कहीं ना कहीं को हेजिटेशन होती है कि भी कहीं नंबर लीक ना हो जाए, बिकॉज आजकल की मार्केट में इतना फ्रॉड हो रहा है कि कहीं ना कहीं वो एक वो मतलब वो बोलते हैं ना कि भी एक डर का वो माइंडसेट हो
राइट
रखा है.
राइट
तो हाउ
राइट
टू ब्रेक दैट चेन?
सी आप एब्सोल्युटली राइट है। हमारे पास ये बहुत सारी क्वेरीज आती है नंबर की, कि रेस्टोरेंट ओनर्स या कोई भी है वो अभी नंबर को लेके प्रॉब्लम इशू करता है, और एज अ यूजर एज अ कस्टमर मैं भी किसी को नंबर देना नहीं चाहूंगी। आप एकदम सही बोल रहे हैं, पर इसमें एजुकेशन बहुत रिक्वायर्ड है। जैसे आज अगर मैं अभी रिसेंटली मैं मेरा एक्सपीरियंस बताती हूँ, आई वेंट टू अ रिटेल स्टोर टू शॉप एंड उन्होंने मेरा नंबर मांगा। आई कुड इजीली हैव सेट देम नो कि मुझे मेरा नंबर शेयर नहीं करना है, बिकॉज फिर आप मैसेजेस करते हो। तो उनका जो कैशियर का बंदा था, उसने बहुत आराम से मुझे समझाया कि मैम अगर आप अपना नंबर दोगे तो आपको पॉइंट्स मिलेंगे, आप वो पॉइंट्स आपके नेक्स्ट परचेज में रिडीम कर सकते हो, हम आपको ऑफर्स भेजेंगे, एंड क्योंकि मैं उसकी मेंबर बन जाऊंगी तो ऑफ कोर्स इतना मिलेगा। फिर उसने बोला अभी आपका जितना बिल है उतने बिल पे ही आपको अभी 100 पॉइंट्स मिल जाएंगे, और नेक्स्ट टाइम आप वो 100 पॉइंट्स रिडीम कर सकते हो। तो एज अ कस्टमर मेरे में भी वो लालच आ जाता है कि ठीक है मुझे 100 पॉइंट्स मिलेंगे, आई एंडेड अप गिविंग माई नंबर। सो इस केस में थोड़ा अवेयरनेस और एजुकेशन क्रिएट करना, कस्टमर को बताना बहुत जरूरी है। आप सिर्फ उनसे नंबर मांगोगे ना तो हेजिटेंट होएगा, आप भी होगे मैं भी होगा एज अ कस्टमर। बट
मतलब
अगर
एवरी
आप
टाइम वी नीड टू टेल देम
यस
अबाउट द प्लस
सी
पॉइंट्स ऑफ द
एक बार
शेयरिंग द
एक बार
नंबर.
बताना जरूरी है। अगर मैं आपके रेस्टोरेंट में
राइट.
नहीं आई हूँ और मुझे नहीं पता है कि आप मेरा नंबर क्यों मांग रहे हो, तो आपको बताना जरूरी है। फिर मैं आपके
राइट.
रेस्टोरेंट में वापस आ रही हूँ और मैंने वो लॉयल्टी पॉइंट रिडीम कर लिए, तो मुझे वो चस्का चढ़ गया, क्या बोलते हैं, मुझे वो पता चल गया कि इसका फायदा क्या होता है, राइट। वो मैंने
फायदा
रिडीम
है.
कर लिया और मैंने देख लिया कि मैं नेक्स्ट टाइम आई हूँ मुझे एक कॉफी फ्री मिल गई। फिर हमने ऐसे भी देखा है, लिटरली, आप पंकित कैन वैलिडेट दिस बिकॉज ही स्पीक्स टू रेस्टोरेंट एवरी डे एंड आई हैव ऑल्सो एक्सपीरियंस दिस। लोग कैशियर पे जाके सामने से बोलते हैं कि आप मेरा नंबर लेना भूल गया, प्लीज पॉइंट्स ऐड करो। लाइक अगर कभी भीड़
राइट.
होती है और कैशियर भूल जाता है उनका नंबर मांगना, तो यूजर खुद बोलते हैं कि आपने ऐड किया पॉइंट्स, बिकॉज उनको वो लत लग गई। उनको पता है कि अगर ये मेरा पॉइंट्स ऐड करेगा और मैं नेक्स्ट टाइम आऊंगा तो मुझे शायद कॉफी फ्री मिलेगी, मुझे शायद ब्राउनी फ्री मिलेगी, मुझे शायद 10% ऑफ मिलेगा, राइट। सो आपको सिर्फ फर्स्ट टाइम एजुकेट करना जरूरी है उनको, क्योंकि उनको बताने के लिए कि हम इसीलिए आपका नंबर ले रहे हैं। अब मैं
राइट.
अगर मैं वेबसाइट जाती हूँ तो मुझे पता है कि मुझे बर्थडे पे 10% ऑफ मिलता है, आई वेट फॉर माई बर्थडे मंथ, क्योंकि मुझे पता है मुझे 20% ऑफ मिलेगा, राइट। पर मुझे अगर वो
श्योर.
नहीं ही पता है तो आई वुड नॉट गो देयर एंड स्पेंड सो मच। सो वन टाइम एजुकेशन इज रिक्वायर्ड इन टर्म्स ऑफ नंबर्स।
And
राइट.
again, ये education doesn't have to be always by the cashier. There are a lot of physical things
ट्रू।
that you can also kind of do at restaurant level. For example, आपने अपना लॉयल्टी प्रोग्राम में स्टैंडी रख दिया टेबल्स पे, कहीं पे भी है, how people, so people already, there is this subconscious notion that you get, there is something going on, there is a loyalty program going on. And जब आप उसके लिए cashier बोलेगा, there is a very supportive argument that's coming in right now, that there is a lot of our customers, what they do is cashier के पास ही they put a big standee or a cashier put a जहाँ लगता
ओके.
है कि reward program and that. So there's a notion, but it's not always cashier has to do, but it's also a very supportive environment that you're building right now, that this is how it's happening right now. You can once customers see that, actually that very easy to for them to kind of relate कि भाई हाँ points है, there's a good reward happening, right? And
ओके.
all the creatives can be downloaded from your Reelo account itself. You can just kind of take it to print. That's how it is.
Yeah,
राइट
Pankit has a very good point because I have experienced that before putting that banner or standee in the front of cashier, customer used to not give phone numbers, but after that वो पहले देख लेते हैं कि ये पॉइंट्स है, सो दैट तो इजीली दे देते हैं नंबर, सो वो एक पॉइंट है अच्छा.
राइट. Right. And one
या
last question, how can we enhance our customers in the bar area? Any
बार एरिया
specific
एज इन आप
bar
थोड़ा
area?
बार एरिया मतलब
Like
आपके रेस्टोरेंट में ऐसे अलग अलग एरियाज बने हुए हैं, ऐसा व्हाट
area.
यू सेइंग?
मतलब you can say bar में मतलब hard drinks, cocktails, mocktails, everything is there. तो उस bar, specifically bar section को how can we increase the customer crowd? Any specific tip for that?
आपके पास हैप्पी आवर जैसा कुछ है जो आप रन करते हो, हैप्पी आवर और हैप्पी डेज और समथिंग लाइक दैट, डू यू डू एनीथिंग
Not
लाइक दैट?
yet, not yet.
So that is one of the things that I have seen for a lot of restaurants work. And happy hour भी कैसे होता है, अगर आपने usually देखा हो बार में जैसे one on one drinks जो देते हैं वो बहुत odd time पे
Okay.
होता है. The reason that happens at odd time because मेरे को पता है, for example hypothetical, मुझे पता है कि Wednesday को 3 बजे से 5 बजे के बीच में मेरा फुटफॉल बहुत ही कम होता है. तो आप वो टाइम
Okay.
पे हैप्पी आवर रखो, क्योंकि वो टाइम पे आपको पता है आपका फुटफॉल वैसे भी कम है. और वो टाइम पे अगर
Right.
आप हैप्पी आवर रखोगे तो जहाँ पे 5 लोग आ रहे हैं वहां पे शायद 10 आ जाएंगे. क्योंकि
Okay.
इसीलिए लोग हैप्पी आवर है ना 7 बजे के बाद नहीं रखते. लोग कम फुटफॉल वाले टाइम पे हैप्पी आवर रखते हैं. एंड ऑल्सो यू कैन सेलेक्ट योर ड्रिंक. सो एज अ रेस्टोरेंट ओनर यू नो दैट आपके कौन से ड्रिंक में मार्जिन ज्यादा है, कौन सा ड्रिंक आपको कम कॉस्ट में पड़ता है पर आप बेच सकते हो वो एमआरपी पे. सो हैप्पी आवर में यू कीप ऑल ऑफ दोज ड्रिंक्स और यू कीप ऑल ऑफ दोज थिंग्स इन हैप्पी आवर के 1 पे 1 इस पे ही फ्री है. 1 पे 1 मेरा मार्टिनी पे ही फ्री है. इट्स नॉट फ्री ऑन you know any other drinks. So you can
Any other drink, right?
yes, and you can promote it. See, आप जब डिजिटल की भी बात कर रहे थे तो अभी रीलो में आप क्यूआर कोड के जो लैंडिंग पेजेस होते हैं, आपने क्यूआर कोड यूज किया है रीलो का? को अपॉर्चुनिटी मिला है सिंस यू रिसेंटली ज्वाइन? ओके, सो क्यूआर कोड में आप क्या कर सकते हो, यू कैन ऑल्सो क्रिएट लिंक्स, राइट? सो जैसे आप डिजिटल इंस्टाग्राम कैंपेन्स की भी बात कर रहे थे, आपने बोला कि अगर मैं कोई पोस्ट देखती हूँ तो ज्यादा से ज्यादा मैं क्या करूंगी, उसको फॉरवर्ड करूंगी और वो पोस्ट में कुछ होगा नहीं. आप अगर वो पोस्ट में जैसे मानो आपने हैप्पी आवर का कोई पोस्ट क्रिएट किया या 50% या 10% ऑफ का फ्री ब्राउनी लॉयल्टी पॉइंट्स कुछ भी पोस्ट क्रिएट किया, आप वो पोस्ट में कॉल टू एक्शन डाल दो कि आप नीचे ये लिंक है, आप ये लिंक पे क्लिक करके आप ये ऑफर क्लेम कर सकते हो. तो जो भी वो पोस्ट शेयर कर रहा है किसी के साथ, वो पोस्ट सिर्फ शेयर नहीं कर रहा है, वो साथ में वो लिंक पे क्लिक करके एक्चुअली ऑफर भी क्लेम कर रहा है. अगर 50 लोगों ने ऑफर क्लेम किया तो शायद उसमें से 10 ही आपके रेस्टोरेंट में आएंगे. ऑफ कोर्स 50 के 50 नहीं आएंगे, पर आपके पास उन 50 लोगों का फोन नंबर है, आपके पास उन 50 लोगों का डेटा है जिनको आप बाद में रीच आउट कर सकते हैं, राइट? सो
Right.
आप जो भी कैंपेन कर रहे हो वो कैंपेन बिना लिंक या बिना सीटीए के मत करें. आप वो कैंपेन कोई ना कोई क्यूआर कोड या कोई ना कोई ऑफर अगर क्रिएट कर रहे हो, मानो आपने ब्रंच कर दिया या लंच का कुछ ऑफर कर दिया, उसका मांग लिया, बर्थडे एनिवर्सरी ऑफर कर दिया कि आप बर्थडे डेटा कलेक्ट करो और अपने बर्थडे पे आपको 1 on 1 ड्रिंक मिलेगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल आपने ऐसा पोस्ट या रील क्रिएट किया और उसका आपने चालू कर दिया एंड सी हाउ मेनी पीपल रजिस्टर फॉर दैट. इवन दो दे वोंट एंड अप कमिंग एट द एंड ऑफ द डे, बट देन आपको दिवाली पे कोई कैंपेन करना है तो आपके आपके यूजर्स का भी डेटा है और आपके पास उन यूजर्स का भी है डेटा जिनको आप बाद में रीच आउट कर सकते हो, जिन लोगों ने ये फॉर्म भरे, राइट?
Right. Right.
या Pankit, you want to
Thank
add
you.
on to anything to this?
Yeah, I guess I
And
want to kind of
you were
quickly.
adding one more thing like online marketing में Insta और Facebook के अलावा what else we can do? इसका Reelo का जो QR codes हैं and जो WhatsApp messages that we are using. इसके अलावा anything else we can use?
So online में आप, yeah Pankit, you were saying, I think you are reaching to say something. Please go ahead.
No. I think one of the smartest thing you can do right now is, since you're already capturing customer data already through Reelo, it would be easiest to kind of, export data, look at, and then build your custom audience on doing campaigns on a WhatsApp or a Facebook campaign that you're doing right now. So that's one way to kind of, narrow down your top of the funnel when you kind of look out that, so that, you're reaching out to customers, number one, existing ones. And of course, there's campaign that you want to do to acquire more customers for sure. But then how do you kind of ensure that your current customers becomes your fan and kind of come back to you over and over and again? So there's always targeting that you can do from that as well, right? From our experience, what we have seen that a repeat customer actually end up on the lifetime end up spending almost 6 times higher than the new customer that will come into you. So it's very much important that you kind of keep your current customers very close, ensure that they keep coming back to you, and probably you want to target people who not been there, let's say, for maybe the last 60 days with you. You want to kind of target them in your WhatsApp next campaign, saying, what, hey, 20% off now. You're reaching them through WhatsApp. You are practically on this phone, on the social media, everywhere you are there, and there is very less point to kind of for them to miss out. One other thing that has worked really well for a lot of customers to kind of acquire new customers from their customer bases, constantly sharing positive feedback on the Instagram stories.
Yes.
Right? I think a lot of our customers, it's a very undervalued option, but it's a very high impact right now that people think, yeah, review तो सबके आते हैं, क्यों मैं अपना share करूँ? Right? But people buy from people who like to know that where I want to go. Even if मुझे अगर आज कहीं से कॉफी ऑर्डर करनी है तो मैं दोस्त से पूछूंगा कि यार इसकी कॉफी कैसे आती है, right? Otherwise I would not do it. So if I'm going that way, so probably, and people want to look at the original feedback, right? So with Reelo, actually you capture a lot of feedback to your customers itself. You have ready-made Instagrammable posts ready on your account, which you can just download and paste it, and just go ahead and move forward. And if customer tags you, let customer ask you, tag you in that way, probably, or just share it on your official page on Instagram. That builds a lot of positive momentum in terms of how people are happy with your services with the detailed feedback. I think that's also creates a good brand pull altogether.
Right. That's good point. Also, I'm not sure if you are doing this already, but what you can also do is अगर आप online classes कर रहे हो क्योंकि आपने mention कि आपके पास bar है. Recently, I have seen so many restaurants doing online classes. मतलब आप cocktail making class कर सकते हो online, and you can just online show them, take registrations for this online classes. And see, ऐसा नहीं है कि अगर आपने online अपना recipe reveal कर दिया तो कोई आपके पास आएगा नहीं. Lot of restaurants I've seen, they do bakery, how to make your bread, how to make sourdough. Ultimately, user को कुछ चाहिए, ठीक है, to engage करने के लिए. But हर कोई इतनी मेहनत नहीं करेगा घर पे बनाने के लिए. But this is an activity that they do. But if they want to have that cocktail and if they want to have that sourdough bread, they would end up coming to your restaurant only. इससे दो चीजें, एक तो लोगों को ये पता चलेगा that आपको actually आता है. I mean, this is all things that you do in house, and they would also know that you use fresh ingredients, you do fresh stuff to make your cocktail because आप सामने वाले को वही सिखा रहे हो, right? So that's also another way to do it. And because restaurants want to build that loyalty and want to engage their customers, अभी बहुत even I myself participated in 2 classes online, like how to make bakery classes होते हैं, sourdough होते हैं, and आप already आपके पास bar है तो cocktail making, pasta making कर सकते हो, like anything. These are ideas that you can do to engage, and you can always use Reelo का QR code and platform to take registrations for all of those classes, right?
Right.
है ना?
Thank you so
This
much.
helps also.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Never mind. Rishabh, thank you for waiting patiently. I know you raised your hand like 15-20 minutes back, but yeah, you can ask your question.
Yeah, thank you. No problem. Actually, मैंने तो अभी recently join किया Reelo. Just 4-5 days ही हुआ है. So even like we were also looking for platform. I have a pure veg restaurant here. So it's like a pure veg restaurant is there, Indo-Chinese cuisine, Indian cuisine, and we have chaats and we have a Bengali sweets. So actually, ours is in an area which is not a very posh area. It's like more of a middle class family where they check for like, okay, why GST, why this you are charging, why that you are charging. Those kind of questions we have to face every day. So that's why we wanted to. On this 16 June only, our first anniversary will be there. So we are actually, me and my partner, we are actually from IT background and we just started 1 year back. तो हमारे लिए तो बहुत बड़ी बात है एक्चुअली, क्योंकि कर पा रहे किसी तरह 1 साल से है, पर 1 साल से हमने बहुत सारे प्लेटफॉर्म ट्राई करने का कोशिश किया. लॉट ऑफ पीपल डिडंट, मतलब दे जस्ट कीप चार्जिंग, ये आप पैकेज लेंगे तो इससे वो होगा उससे होगा, बट देन ये नहीं कहूंगा स्कैम है, बट दे डोंट सपोर्ट. उनका सपोर्ट लाइन बहुत खराब है. तो दैट होप आई हैव जॉइंड Reelo. अभी तो 1 वीक हुआ है और आई एम टॉकिंग टू few people and अभी पूरा फुल, ये तो नहीं बोलूंगा कि फुल सपोर्ट अभी मुझे Reelo से मिला है. दे आर आल्सो वेरी बिजी. आई एम टॉकिंग टू गाय एंड मेबी योर कलीग वरुण which who is helping me with that, but he is also very busy from 2 days. I am not able to connect. Actually हमारा 16 जून को 1 year होने वाला है, तो हम थोड़ा चाहते हैं कि कुछ कैंपेन्स इससे भी चले, और प्लस अगर कुछ टेम्पलेट्स में आप हेल्प कर पाए कुछ क्रिएटिव आइडियाज में, तो हम थोड़ा बहुत एटलीस्ट न्यूज़पेपर वगैरह में फिजिकल टेम्पलेट भी सेम Reelo का ही निकालते हैं, उसका प्रिंट आउट करके उसमें भी स्कैनर के साथ भेजते रहे. तो मैं मेरे का एक दो तीन चीजें हैं. मतलब मेरे में प्रॉब्लम ये है कि मेरा बिजनेस टू मच रिलाइंग ऑन, मतलब उसका इनिशियली तो डाइन इन अच्छा था. अभी क्या है, अगल बगल के कस्टमर भी वो जोमेटो में ज्यादा और स्विगी और इससे ज्यादा प्रेफर करते हैं. तो दैट इज एक्चुअली, इफ योर बिजनेस इज रिलाइंग ऑन ऑनलाइन प्लेटफॉर्म लाइक जोमेटो एंड ऑल, तो आप कभी भी ग्रो नहीं कर पाओगे. दैट वी हैव रियलाइज्ड इन 1 ईयर, क्योंकि वो कभी भी कुछ ना कुछ करके, कभी ये कमीशन, कभी वो कमीशन, कभी आप क्लिक्स बढ़ाओ तब आपके ऑर्डर ज्यादा आएंगे. यही सब एल्गोरिथम में फंसा कर रखे रहते हैं. ठीक है, इट्स फाइन बिकॉज इट्स वेरी गुड, वी गेट मोर कस्टमर. जहाँ जहाँ जोमेटो का खाना जाता है 10 किलोमीटर दूर से, वहां पे लोग अगर हमारे फूड को पसंद करते हैं तो आते हैं, विच इज गुड. लेकिन 2-3 चीजें हैं. एक मेरे को फर्स्ट डाउट ये है कि मैं एक्चुअली पेट पूजा यूज करता हूँ पीओएस के लिए, और वो पेट पूजा ऑलरेडी
Did we lost his voice or is it just for me?
या
We
उनका
lost
काफी
it.
यूजर फ्रेंडली कैन यू हियर मी?
Yes, yes,
तो
yes, we can.
हाँ, तो वो कस्टमर फ्रेंडली है और मतलब बेसिकली यूजर फ्रेंडली है, स्टाफ वगैरह को ज्यादा ट्रेन नहीं करना पड़ता। बट हमने एक डॉट पे के साथ भी टाई अप किया था डिलीवरी के लिए। नाउ हमें एक प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है कि डॉट पे में हम सोचे थे ये रीलो वाला सिर्फ डॉट पे चलाएंगे, क्योंकि वो हम उनका कमीशन कम होता है, वो सिर्फ हमारे डिलीवरी पार्टनर है, तो ये 10% वाला उनको भी देते रहेंगे। बट व्हाट दे आर सेइंग कि वो पूरा मिक्स नहीं कर सकते पेट पूजा के साथ। दे आर टेलिंग टू चेंज द पीओएस टू रिस्टा, देन ओनली दे कैन डू रीलो रिस्टा और ये क्या कहते हैं डॉट पे सबका टाई अप हो सकता है। तो वो एक चैलेंजेस मेरे पास है, मैं अभी तो पीओएस चेंज नहीं कर सकता। तो दैट इज वन थिंग। इसके लिए मतलब कुछ कर सकते हैं क्या? और दूसरी चीज है कि यही जो कैंपेनिंग वगैरह आप बोल रहे हैं, तो आप जो अभी जस्ट थोड़ी देर पहले मैडम को बता रही थी, दैट इज राइट कि हम नंबर लेने में थोड़ा इनिशियली हम भी स्ट्रगल, हमने तो एक्चुअली ऐसे ही बहुत नंबर लेके रखा था। मोर देन 500,000 नंबर ऐसे ही हम रजिस्टर में नोट करते चल रहे थे, तो पता नहीं था कि कहाँ कैसे यूज करना है, तो हमने भी इंपोर्ट कर दिया उसको इसमें, और अभी भी नए नंबर ले रहे हैं। तो वो कैशबैक मिलने का बात बताने से तो ऑब्वियसली पीपल स्टार्ट गिविंग एंड दे ओनली रिमाइंड। और वरुण हैज आल्सो हेल्प मी मेड इट मैंडेटरी इन पेड पूजा, so staff also cannot escape it. If customer is not giving, then we put some invalid number like that. तो वो हो रहा है। मुझे बस यही हेल्प चाहिए थी कि एक तो ये आपका रजिस्टर वगैरह का कैसे कर सकते हैं, पेट पूजा के साथ भी हो सकता है क्या? अगर आप लोग, क्योंकि आप लोग बात कर सकते हैं डॉट पे या उनसे कि पेट पूजा के साथ भी अगर सिंक कर पाए तो ठीक है, नहीं कर पाएंगे तो विल सी दैट। अदर थिंग थोड़ा कैंपेन में मतलब मेरे को डाइनिंग में थोड़ा रश बढ़ाना है, उसके लिए क्या क्या कर सकते हैं? और उसके लिए मैं थोड़ा बहुत तो बात कर रहा हूँ, पर वही है कि शायद आई थिंक जो एम्प्लॉय वो भी थोड़ा कलीग हैं, वो भी शायद बिजी है, उनका भी काफी कॉल्स रहते हैं, तो थोड़ा मुझे इनिशियल हेल्प चाहिए डेडिकेटेड 2-3 आवर्स का, कि मुझे पूरा ये सब सेट कर दे, मेरे लिए क्यूआर कोड सेट कर दे। और दूसरा थोड़ा कॉर्पोरेट लंच, हम जहाँ पे हैं वहाँ पे कंपनीज बहुत है, तो कॉर्पोरेट लंच पे जैसे आज भी थोड़ा मुझे ज्वाइन करने में भी थोड़ा लेट हो गया, सडनली वी गॉट सम ग्रुप बिकॉज आवर फूड क्वालिटी एंड ऑल वी आर गेटिंग अप्रिशिएटेड। बट ओनली थिंग इज कॉर्पोरेट पे जैसे उन्होंने 10% कैशबैक हमने रखा है, बट इफ यू वांट टू मेक सेपरेट प्लान्स लाइक कॉर्पोरेट पे थोड़ा अलग प्लान रखे हैं, अगर वो 5,000 से ऊपर बिल बनाते हैं तो उनको हम 15% कैशबैक दे देंगे या 5% एक्स्ट्रा दे देंगे, क्योंकि इनिशियली यही सब चीजें वर्क करती है। अदरवाइज तो कंपटीशन भी है, और प्लस क्या है कि लोगों को भी चाहिए कि आप अलग क्या दे रहे हो, तो थोड़ा बहुत ये सब चीजें उनको अट्रैक्ट करती हैं। डेफिनेटली रीलो का मुझे काफी अच्छा लगा वो प्लेटफॉर्म अभी तक, क्योंकि उसका यूआई बहुत क्लीन है। तो मैं तो खुद आईटी बैकग्राउंड से, तो मुझे फ्रंट एंड में भी बहुत काम किया, बैक एंड में तो मुझे उनका बहुत क्लीन, आप लोगों का ये प्लेटफॉर्म बहुत क्लीन लगा, बहुत नीट एंड क्लीन है, बहुत यूजर फ्रेंडली है, इजली समझ में आने वाला है, क्योंकि मुझे हर समय एक्सेस नहीं करना है, कई बार स्टाफ को समझ में आना चाहिए कि क्या करना है, मुझे तो फिर भी मैं तो कर ही लूंगा। तो ये कैसे पैम्पलेट्स वगैरह बनाने का अलग अलग क्यूआर कोड ना थोड़ा सेपरेट आउट करना। और उन्होंने मुझे टेबल क्यूआर कोड बनाकर दिया था, उसमें उन्होंने कहा था कि भाई फ्री डेजर्ट या फ्री वो दे देंगे, डिस्काउंट दे देंगे। तो वो भी मैंने खुद को यूज करके देखा उस क्यूआर कोड से, उसमें क्या है कि सिर्फ नेम है। अभी मैं जिस एरिया में वहां पे सिर्फ नेम और नंबर दे के 10% पे हर बिल पे कोई लेने लगेगा तो मेरा कोई फायदा नहीं है। एटलीस्ट मेक दैट, अगर 10% का कैशबैक लेना है तो मेक दैट डेट ऑफ बर्थ एंड वो पार्ट है मैंडेटरी, क्या पूरा प्रोफाइल भरो, फिर एटलीस्ट 10%
करेक्ट।
कैशबैक तो वर्थ भी है, वन टाइम ही सही।
करेक्ट।
लेकिन वन टाइम नंबर देके तो क्या एक ही टेबल में 4 लोग आएंगे, और हमारा जिस एरिया में है वहां पे तो एक ही फैमिली से 4 बार आते हैं, और उसके बाद दो
नो
दो दो अपना ही
एब्सोल्युटली।
दूसरा नंबर डाल के देते हैं, फिर वो तो फिर मतलब वो ले दे के फिर वो जोमेटो वाला ही हिसाब हो जाता है, टू मच ऑफ डिस्काउंट डिस्काउंट डिस्काउंट। आई एम नॉट हियर,
नहीं नहीं,
वी
डिस्काउंट
हैव टू।
डिस्काउंट इज नॉट डेफिनेटली नॉट द वे टू डू इट फॉर श्योर, इट्स नॉट ऑलवेज, इट्स अ
हाँ
गुड,
मतलब
यू नो।
अननेसेसरी कैशबैक नहीं देना। हाँ अगर आप पूरा डेटा भरते
नहीं।
हो तो मेरे पास कुछ डेटाबेस ज्यादा है, चलो आपके
करेक्ट।
बर्थडे पे मैं आपको रिमाइंड करा सकता हूँ कि आप
करेक्ट।
बर्थ डेट हमारे यहाँ सेलिब्रेट करने का, अपना बर्थडे सेलिब्रेट करने का सोचो। अगर सिर्फ नेम और
करेक्ट।
नंबर देना है तो मैं एक्चुअली आज भी मेरा मीटिंग था पर आई कुडंट, उनको टाइम नहीं मिला, देखते हैं व्हेन विल कनेक्ट, कि अगर सिर्फ हमें नंबर कनेक्ट करना है देन वी कैन गिव अ फ्री डिश और फ्री डेजर्ट। 10% देंगे तो टेबल पे ही सब लोग ले लेंगे 10%, पारी पारा वो 4 दिन आके 10% ऐसे ही ले लेंगे, और फिर 10% का कैशबैक भी मिलते रहेगा। तो मतलब
करेक्ट।
देयर शुड बी शिंक, मतलब ऐसा होना चाहिए, बैलेंस्ड
करेक्ट।
होना चाहिए।
एब्सोल्युटली एब्सोल्युटली, सो उसका सॉल्यूशन तो ऑलरेडी है हमारे पास। कल सुबह ही एक अपडेट saying previously as well कि we are launching some amazing feature tonight. Then tomorrow we'll be able to create QR code to capture a lot of more customers, पूरी प्रोफाइल कंप्लीट करने का डेटा है। How to kind of we'll be able to kind of clear QR code with offer, but it'll ask lot more information from customers in terms of the date of birth, anniversary, every gender, everything that you want to ask them. एंड उसके बाद ही वो रिवॉर्ड क्लेम कर पाएंगे। तो दैट्स ऑलरेडी गोइंग लाइव टुमारो, सो आपका ये प्रॉब्लम तो कल ही सॉल्व हो जाएगा। एंड आई वुड वांट टू काइंड ऑफ आल्सो रिक्वेस्ट दैट since you missed out today's meeting, probably you can do is, Rima ने अभी already एक link share किया हुआ है. Please kind of use that for current Reelo user and ensure that you have a very quick meeting with the relationship manager and kind of we help you with increasing that one. I think corporate lunch, I think we have to kind of look at your account and probably want to detail a little bit more understanding about what we can do more, what kind of offers we can run with that one, how better we can manage. So a lot of things we are building on and probably your input and kind of understanding and see how we can accommodate those requests and how we can run multiple separate offers for a lot of people. One of the ways I was talking the other way is we are creating coming up by end of July is advance cash, or more of a advanced prepaid wallet kind of a model where you can kind of customer can pay X amount of money and then can avail this discount forever for a certain dish or something that way. Say free cake for every month, or probably in your case, probably every time this customer comes in for next 2 months, they buy a certain amount, they give you some like 10 to say 100 rupees a pass probably, and then you can every time for next 1 month they'll get say 15% discount on this much, on so and so forth. But we can think about how we can differently explore that. But would love to kind of you to join the meeting and probably we can connect and spend good time in terms of doing that. One of the things I feel that you're missing right now, and again, Zomato and Swiggy, they're really helpful. They help you to kind of connect with a lot of customers throughout, which are not in your current region, who cannot be there. But I think one of the things, while they help you grow, one of the things you also should start doing is use the QR code in your Swiggy packaging or
Yes.
adding into that Swiggy bucket. That while there's a chance that this customer may come to you.
We lost him, right?
Waiting for.
Okay. We can hear
Yeah,
you,
that
Pankaj.
one
That's
actually, what you're saying, that one already I spoke. मतलब I want it
Superb.
immediately, and तो मुझे थोड़ा डिस्कस करना है. वही the thing is कि देखिए 20% डिस्काउंट भी दे देंगे, सब दे देंगे, और वो एक चीज आपका रीलो पे मतलब वन स्मॉल फीडबैक, मतलब ऐसा कोई नेगेटिव फीडबैक नहीं है. जैसे कि आपका वो जब हम भी वो करते हैं, राइट, मैंने भी करके देखा है स्कैन, तो क्लेम करने का देख आता है ऊपर टॉप में बैनर में कंप्लीट प्रोफाइल करने का. दैट लिंक ना
Correct.
मेरे हाफ द कस्टमर्स जिनको मैं कह रहा हूँ उनको कभी आ रहा है,
Correct.
कभी क्लियरली नहीं दिख रहा है. वो एक प्रॉब्लम
Correct.
है कि वो थोड़ा सा अगर उनको वो बोल्ड क्लियर दिखे ना, तो दे शुड वो कंप्लीट प्रोफाइल करके गेट
Absolutely.
10% एक ऊपर की तरह रिबन की तरह आता है टॉप पे, और वो भी कभी आता है कभी नहीं भी आ रहा है एक्चुअली. तो ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है मुझे नहीं पता, लेकिन ये एक प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है जिसकी वजह से उनको प्रोफाइल कैसे भी थोड़ा आप लोग भी ऐसा कुछ मतलब उसमें मॉडिफाई
Sure.
कीजिए कि वो थोड़ा सा, मतलब मेरा फीडबैक है जस्ट आया, मतलब थोड़ा आईटी बैकग्राउंड से
Absolutely.
इसलिए ऐसे बोल रहा हूँ,
No,
बाकी
no,
आपकी मर्जी,
no,
ऑब्वियसली इट्स
absolutely.
योर
वो
प्रोडक्ट.
feedback already हमने
क्योंकि
ध्यान में.
वो
No, no, absolutely.
प्रोफाइल ना थोड़ा वो फुल करना चाहिए. अगर नहीं, अगर हम 10%
Correct.
कैशबैक दे तो हमें अगर 10% कैशबैक देने का फायदा तभी ज्यादा लगता है जब मोर से मोर डेटा वी गेट, एटलीस्ट बर्थ डेट एनिवर्सरी
Correct.
डेट तक तो हमें मिले. तभी क्या है कि फिर हम
Absolutely.
उनको बर्थ डेट में पीपल इन्वेस्ट ऑब्वियसली मोर ऑन देयर बर्थडे. सो कोई हमारा अगर फैन है तो जरूरी नहीं कि बर्थडे के दिन उसे याद ही रहेगा. क्यों? क्योंकि देयर आर सो मेनी हाई फाई
Absolutely.
ब्रांड्स जिनका बड़ा नाम ज्यादा याद रहता है, खाना याद नहीं रहता. तो कई बार तो उनको उस बर्थडे से 2-3 दिन पहले याद दिला देंगे तो वो याद रहेगा, हाँ हाँ भाई इनका खाना अच्छा था, चलो इनके ही चलते हैं, मतलब क्या ही बुरा है. तो
Absolutely,
ऐसा.
absolutely. No, no, very valid feedback and something that we already been working on. Like I said, we are working on a lot of tons of feature getting deployed tonight. So tomorrow, once you see in your account, you'll also one of the features that is going right now is a lot of you can actually collect customer data through QR. So offer ऐसे ही नहीं जा रहा है सबके साथ. You actually claiming a lot of customer data, right? One other aspect is हम जब ये बात करें डेटा की, it's all about asking people for their personal information. So there is वहाँ एक हमेशा एक लिमिट रहती है कि आप कितना पुश करते हो किसी कस्टमर को. And then कई बार अगर ज्यादा पुश करने से, ज्यादा फ्रिक्शन लगाने से क्या होता है कि कस्टमर फैन बनने की जगह अब चाहता है कि यार ये तो बहुत डेटा मांग रहा है, मेरे को नहीं करना है, चलेगा 10% के लिए मैं अपनी सारी, राइट. सो यू वांट टू काइंड ऑफ आल्सो स्ट्राइक बैलेंस कि हम कितना डेटा कहाँ पे मांग रहे हैं. अदरवाइज इफ वी मेक इट ऑब्वियस टू देम कि ये सिर्फ डेटा के लिए हम कर रहे हैं, वी डोंट केयर अबाउट देम और वे पर्सनलाइज देम. तो एक मैसेजिंग क्या कर रहे हैं, कैसे पर्सनलाइज कर रहे हैं इस कम्युनिकेशन को हम लोग, कैसे बात कर रहे हैं हम लोग, वो एक चीज बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट फैक्टर हो जाता है. दैट्स व्हाई वी आर कॉन्शियसली ट्राइंग टू इंश्योर दैट हम जो डेटा रिक्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं कस्टमर से वो पुश ही ना लगे, ताकि it will otherwise create negative friction for your brand rather than kind of creating more user brand.
नहीं नहीं,
So
दैट्स
that's all.
करेक्ट, वो तो है. दैट इज करेक्ट। ओनली थिंग ना, वो बस आपका जो कैशबैक वाला मैं बोल रहा हूँ, वो तो कभी कंसिस्टेंट नहीं हो रहा है, मुझे ऐसा लगता है, कभी आता है कभी नहीं आता
Sure,
है। और आ भी रहा है तो
sure.
ऊपर की तरह आ रहा है, थोड़ा एटलीस्ट उनको क्लियर दिख जाएगी, हाँ भाई 50 रुपए, जैसे
Definitely,
मेरे में मैंने
definitely.
50 कैशबैक लगा के रखा हुआ है, तो उनको पता
Hmm.
चले कि हाँ भाई इसको करेंगे तो 50 उनको ही उनके पॉइंट्स में, और उनको 50 पॉइंट्स और ऐड हो जाएंगे, थोड़ा
Sure,
सा उनको क्लियर दिखना है।
sure.
वो सी रिवार्ड्स क्लिक
Absolutely.
करने पे फिर डिटेल जाके वहां पे दिखता है, तो उसके बाद कई लोग क्लिक
Sure,
करते हैं, नहीं करते हैं, तो एटलीस्ट दिखने लगे, क्लिक करें ना करें वो तो उनकी मर्जी है।
sure. ठीक है, fair enough.
तो ये
I
कॉर्पोरेट
hope
वाला
आपने
प्लान्स का हाँ बोलिए बोलिए,
डेफिनेटली
सॉरी।
आप एक बार वो मीटिंग बुक कर लीजिए। रीमा ने ऑलरेडी लिंक शेयर की हुई है। हम डेफिनेटली विल गेट ऑन अ कॉल, विल लुक एट योर अकाउंट, विल एक्सप्लोर डिटेल्स इन मच मोर डिटेल, एंड देन वी कैन क्रिएट सम
ओके
प्लान फॉर यू फॉर श्योर।
ऋषभ,
ओके,
यू कैन बुक अ
थैंक
मीटिंग।
यू
जो
सो मच।
जो करंट रीलो यूजर का लिंक है ना, आप अगर वो लिंक पे क्लिक करके बुक करेंगे तो वो डायरेक्ट पंकित के पास ही जाएगा। सो यू कैन क्लिक ऑन दैट लिंक एंड बुक अ मीटिंग। ठीक है?
ओके ठीक है,
या
आई विल
या
डू इट, थैंक
या
यू सो मच। या
थैंक यू ऋषभ।
थैंक यू, थैंक यू।
Amir, thank you so much for waiting. You can ask your question.
Hi guys, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, we can.
यस
Okay,
मैम।
so not too much of a question, just a very quick feedback I wanted to give you guys. So our team is a black belt in loyalty programs. We've been using loyalty programs in the last 6 years. We just started using Reelo last month. We have already collected about 1,500 numbers, and I just want to tell everyone in this meeting that it really works. Whatever Rima said, whatever Pankit is saying, really works. I mean, really have to educate people on the benefits of it, and we will start giving the numbers. And one of the most important aspect is the feedback for us. I mean, all of you know that if a customer does not like your food, they will not give you a feedback. They will stop coming to your restaurant. So we think Reel is again a very powerful tool for collecting feedbacks. The only thing I want to tell you guys is, I mean, I wanted to ask you is because when I was using Frugal before, we were able to customize our messages to because our restaurant is is in a neighborhood. So the people who come to us, we have about 85% returning customer. That's another reason why our loyalty programs work really well for us. But the thing is, we're not able to customize the messages. We're only able to use the messages Reelo gives us. And I spoke to Lavlina and Parth also, who actually who I'm in touch with my POCs. So if you guys can give us that option of customizing the message, I think it will be great, because then we will be able to target our customers accordingly. Frugal used to do that with us, so we were able to really customize the feed
Did we lost him or is it just for me?
for us. I mean, it's an amazing platform, it's an amazing software. We are really liking it. So this is the only request I had from you guys. That's all.
Absolutely.
Nothing else. We can give us the and another thing. Dot Pay. We are also integrated with Dot Pay. Rishabh, just I heard Rishabh's question, and we are using Dot Pay, TM Bill, and Reelo all together. I don't know why they're causing a problem for you, because it's working for us. Maybe they're just trying to sell you the stuff. That's what they're doing, but it's working for us. But Dot Pay. So before Reelo, we used to do our campaigns through Dot Pay. And Dot Pay WhatsApp API was structured in such a way that we could reply to the customers through their API, built-in API. So what happened is, recently, when customers are coming to us and they're saying, "Oh, we gave you the feedback, but we didn't get a reply," and they're showing us the message. So instead of clicking the share feedback, what they're doing is they're replying on the WhatsApp message itself.
Yeah.
This was not good, or the mutton biryani, the
Yep.
mutton was not enough. So they're replying directly on the API, on the WhatsApp, which you're
Yep.
not getting. So if you guys can also structure a API, maybe it will be great
Yep.
for restaurants.
Amazing.
Feedback is important, guys, for us. So
Absolutely amazing comments from you. I think that's I think like I said, it's a master. What you say is probably I think a summary of entire conversation we had today. I think but like I said, very clearly, Amar. I think
मैं कॉल में हूँ,
like
बोलिए।
I said. Right. So
Yeah,
sorry.
go ahead.
So like I think the one, I think I'll give you the good news first. The two-way WhatsApp communication is going live tonight, as I said earlier. So tomorrow morning,
awesome.
if you have your own WhatsApp header, you can actually respond to the customers right away from your Reelo dashboard itself. So you can actually respond,
That's
see the
great.
messages coming in, and communicate that. So you have that API built in. If you could elaborate a little bit more in terms of your custom message being sent out, or not allowing you to change the messaging, I'll probably be able to help you more with that. So
Okay.
are you
So
referring
you
to
guys
a
get
feedback message or the campaign message that you're talking about?
feedback message.
Yeah, like
Feedback message. Okay.
Yeah.
So
If we can customize, because what we should do is we should really personalize the message and get the feedback from people. Like now, the message that's going out is it's very uh, generic. So we should
generic.
send a very
Okay.
personalized message personally from the owner. Like, I really request you guys give us a feedback, because we have 100% replacement refund guaranteed at restaurant, because I told you, right, 90% of our customers are returning customers. So when we do that, then we saw that there were much more feedback was coming. We were able to collect.
Sure.
So that thing.
So absolutely, would love to kind of explore and kind of look in that for sure. I mean, if you have any suggestions in terms of what customization require right now, what do you feel should be the one that you would definitely send it out to us on support, and we'll definitely want to kind of pick it up and take it forward. And probably when you're talking to Lavina and that way, probably book a meeting. I would love to kind of join and understand more, about the requirements, and we take it up with the product team to ensure that we get the right personalization out there. I think one of the core idea here is that, we personalize those feedback on the brand level. A lot of things we are also working out is to kind of see if we can add a regional layer in our messages, right? Because that also kind of goes really, really well. So I think that's also, it's all in the, it's still in the pipeline. We are kind of designing it function out with, we are still kind of doing a lot of product, R&D and stuff. But I can tell you that, this is on the same line of making your conversion more personalized to customer, and any feedback is definitely helpful. So would love to understand more from you when you're just, yeah.
Sure. Because in the last 3 years, I mean, using Frugal, we collected 36,000 numbers. So I'm telling you, we are very good at loyalty programs. So if you guys can, Reelo is excellent. I mean, really, like, I did a lot of research before switching because Frugal was not getting good customer service. But I really think Reelo is excellent. So we're really liking it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you, Amar. You sort of made all three of our days. So, guys, again, one quick thing I sort of forgot. I'm launching a poll right now. It's just quick 2 seconds. Please, Bhardo, just fill this quick poll. It will sort of help us what kind of audience we have, and it'll also help us to shape our next webinar. And also, guys, if you guys have any topic for a next webinar, what you want to do, what you want us to speak on, what you want to talk about, आप chat box में डाल सकते हो. Please do that. आपको सिर्फ it'll take just couple of seconds if you do that. It'll help us to decide कि next webinar का हम क्या topic रखें, आप लोगों को क्या अच्छा लग रहा है, so we can shape our topics and sessions accordingly. Just a quick feedback in chat box. Also, हम तीनों को थोड़ा मोटिवेट करने में हेल्प करेगा so that we have more energy and we can keep more frequently. We can keep these sessions more frequently.
One thing was just I want to say.
Yeah.
Really, thank you so much. Your platform is really good. Because I was suffering from 1 year, so I was not getting enough because I still work actually in my company. So I have job also. So I needed something which can help me managing this automate everything. Only thing is I was not getting any proper support. Like main thing is support. When you invest on something like a platform like yours, we obviously we will do whatever we can do. But the thing where we get stuck, that support. So currently, it's initial day for me. I have got support. I won't say but please make sure you keep continuing support us, because we don't get in the restaurant, and especially people who are here from restaurant, and they'll know there's no time. We don't get enough time. Sometimes you have time, so much of time, and then you don't feel like doing anything. And suddenly, when you feel like doing, and then you don't get even a second. And so you are so drained by the night, and then you have to think, okay, what we should do to grow the business. So if someone will be keep on supporting from your side, we can definitely. Platform is very good, but we support is very important. So please don't.
Absolutely. And as a plan, what we always usually do with our customers is we always, even if there is not enough touch point, I understand that being a restaurant owner is not an easy job. It's a most draining, exhaustive, and yet thankless job, right? I understand that. So, and everybody of us are very cognizant of the fact. One of the things we usually do is, whenever you kind of complete your setup, everything is settled down, we always recommend our customers to kind of fix a day in a month, probably, or 2 days in a month, where you can have a monthly check-in with your relationship managers. So at least even if you do not get chance to kind of communicate throughout the month because of one or other issue or availability, you have that fixed meeting set up every single month, so that you have all the opportunity platform to connect. But then said, our support and success teams are always available. Drop an email, drop a message. We will definitely want to kind of resolve your issues and help you with that within 24 hours max.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome. Okay, guys, anyone has any more questions? And please guys, आप 2 minute लगेगा, आप chat box में लिख दो what sort of topics do you want us to arrange next time, any feedback for the webinar. It really help us help you better. आपको कोई specific topic पे help चाहिए तो we can actually keep a webinar for that specific topic. We can also try to get someone who's specialized in that particular field जिसके बारे में आपको जानना है. So that is also will give us time to get that person on board. तो 2 minute लगेगा. Just लिख दो कि आपको कौन से टॉपिक पे you want to learn more or what you want to know more about. Amar, have you raised hand recently?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
yes.
one aspect I wanted to share is that I've seen other WhatsApp messaging platforms like Vati, wherein the template is getting activated in 3 to 4 minutes. But Reelo is taking some time. Just want to understand why. And most of our campaigns we roll out on Saturdays or Sundays. And if I want to prioritize my template to be, getting it approved, then Reelo team is not available on Saturdays and Sundays. So that is one hardship we are facing. And few of the times, we want to roll out ASAP campaigns. We just decided that we want to set the campaign, and now I'm creating a message and I want to send it, and it's a Saturday or a Sunday, but it gets
Yeah,
delayed. The template approval gets delayed. So
correct.
anything can we do over here is what I wanted to ask.
Sure. Thank you so much for that question. Two things. Our support team is available from Monday to Saturday. So we can always reach out if there's a priority. We work with Meta team very closely in that way. So if there's anything urgently happening, feel free to kind of drop an email, WhatsApp, or just a call on a support phone line, and we should be able to kind of take it up on an urgent basis. We're also working to kind of fasten the approval process through a lot of automation in the process right now. So I would say hold on to that for just probably another month or so. I think we are coming to the same facility of of getting the instant approval on WhatsApp messages. A lot of time, what we want to the reason why there's a lot of time because the way the template approval happens at our end, and so that we ensure that our customers' messages match the Meta guidelines before we approve them and it gets approved to and pass down to Meta team. Usually Meta rejects the templates when there is certain guidelines are not met, and it also impacts as a business the opportunity to kind of create a new business header and kind of gets blocked permanently for the same WhatsApp mandate. So we don't want to ensure that our customers do not face that issue ever single time, irrespective whether they themselves created the content. We want to ensure that our customers do not ever face issues, not just from marketing perspective, but also from any commission goes to the customers right now. It's kind of, it's a complete blocker when you cannot reach out to a customer on one of the popular platforms. But that said, that should not be a blocker or reason for you to kind of have a delayed response. So we're already working on how to kind of be fast in the process. Give or max about this month, we are already kind of bringing in a lot of automation and infusing AI in our system that you can automatically kind of create and ensure that all your content that you're putting in is Meta guideline approved, and then you can immediately get approved within like next 2 to 3 minutes max. So that's what we are kind of aiming up to by the end of the day. A lot of testings are happening in the place as well. So we would definitely look out for that update. I think next month's release is gonna be super exciting, just the way tonight's release are going to be. So, but amazing. Thank you so much for the feedback. I think feedbacks like this definitely help us grow and help also kind of validate the vision that we have, the validate the direction that we are moving right now. So that, kind of helps understand it's going in the right direction. We are meeting our customers' expectations. So again, once again, thank you so much for that feedback.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll be looking out for the release. Thank you.
Yep. Okay.
Awesome. Okay. Pankit, Amar has written, so just got a feedback saying quantity very less in Berari, and I don't have an option for replying to that feedback except for maybe offering a coupon or calling them. So if we can just have a process where we can start replying personally and text reply to text feedback, I think that'll be great. So Amar, of course, Pankit already spoke about it. And what you can do is if you actually want to discuss with Pankit in detail, ऊपर जो current Reelo user का form है, you can fill that form as well. And you can give Pankit caller directly. And meanwhile, we take this feedback into consideration. जब आपको नेगेटिव फीडबैक का अलर्ट आता है, सो यू ऑल्सो गेट कस्टमर का फोन नंबर वहाँ पे, सो यू नो कि कौन से कस्टमर ने दिया है फीडबैक, तो यू कैन ऑल्सो कॉल देम डायरेक्टली, एंड इफ दिस इज समथिंग दैट इज बाय चांस नॉट एक्टिवेटेड, और इफ दिस इज समथिंग दैट यू आर स्टिल फिगरिंग आउट हाउ टू डू, you can always fill the customer success ka form that goes to Pankit directly, and he'll arrange that call for you and he'll guide you in that matter. Yeah. Guys, so amazing. Does anyone has any more questions? I think we have taken a lot of our times, and thank you so much everyone for being. Yeah. Please go ahead.
One more last thing. Sorry,
Yeah, no
actually,
worries.
what happened, right? So what happened? I have added some customer, like my previous customer, right? Whom I have number manually, as I told. So I added their number through this one now after taking last week when we took Reelo. So we are started taking. So same customer name was there in register also. So they got the loyalty point. They are getting messages. Okay, but this is a technical question. Maybe I have to ask for support. But after importing maybe duplicate same number also got imported also. So now what happening? They have message in their loyalty point. They are showing me the message, but in the paid puja POS it is not showing anything. Like it's showing for other customer it is showing who are first time. These are the customer whose number were there also in my this thing manual register which I filled through your template Excel sheet. So I think duplicate or some issue is there. So is there some issue with that, or any idea what I can do? Because they are asking why I am not getting the loyalty point, because it is not showing in POS. They are showing me in a message. They are getting a WhatsApp. But then I imported this after taking their number from Reelo. I imported their number through Excel sheet. Now I am not able to redeem their loyalty points.
Yep. I think we'll need much more detail in that one and understand the customer name detail, what went
That's
wrong.
okay.
Would just kind of send it out to support or your relations manager will take it up from there with you.
Okay. That's all. I thought
Thank
so.
you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. So guys, anything else? Anyone has any question? Okay. So as I was saying, coming back to my sort of goodbye speech, thank you so much everyone for being such an amazing and patient audience. And we loved your question, we loved your feedback, and most importantly, we loved all the good things that you told to us. And I think tonight all three of us is going to have a very, very good night's sleep because there was such amazing comments that we received from you guys. I'm sure Pankit is going to have a very gala time tonight. So anyway, thank you so much, guys. And like I said, we all three of us is going offline now, but I'm keeping the webinar open. I'm keeping the chat window open. YouTube page, we upload our recordings on YouTube, so you can subscribe us. So recording will go out latest by tomorrow because it takes time to render. And आप Instagram follow कर सकते हो. We do update any webinars in future that comes there. So you can follow on Instagram. You can subscribe to your YouTube channel. Normally जो influencers बोलते हैं, हम भी वही repeat कर रहे हैं. But that is something that you can do. And we have also pasted our link. So अगर आप Reelo user हैं, तो you can fill the customer वाला form. And if you're not a Reelo user, you can book a demo by a product specialist. Anyway, thank you guys. Have an amazing, amazing weekend. Thank you for joining us on Friday evening. Thank you, Pankit and Chanika, for taking time out today on a last moment. And again, guys, we're so sorry that Sarka could not attend today. And thank you for being very, very cooperative for that and staying till the end. Awesome. Happy weekend, guys. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.